Hello, welcome to a Mr. Barnett Screencast. Today I'm going to be showing you the out of bounds tutorial. This is going to use things like the magnetic lasso, and it's going to make us have an image where it appears like it's 3D. Let's go ahead and get started right away. First thing we're going to do is go and grab the out of bounds picture, which is this cat jumping picture right here. This is found in Classroom. Again, we're just going to right click and make sure we press copy for the image. Then we're going to launch up Photoshop here. To get the image in here, the way we're going to do it is File, New, as usual. Grab the clipboard. We'll press Create for now. And then you got to go Edit and Paste. Okay, remember, if it does not show up the first time, you're going to need to go back and recopy it multiple times. Now, before we get started on the image, what we want to do is duplicate this layer. So we have I'm going to call this one the frame. And we'll duplicate that one again, and this one's going to be the cat layer. Okay, so it should go cat, frame, layer 1, background. We're going to turn all of them off, so it's just checkered. Then we're going to do the cat layer. We're going to turn that one on, and what we want to do is cut out the cat so it's by himself. So you could use the quick selection tool like you did last time. I'm going to use what's called the magnetic lasso. To get this menu, you got to right click right here. Right click and then magnetic lasso. And then what you're going to do is you're going to select like a point for it to start on. So I'm just going to click right there. And I'm going to move my mouse, and it's going to automatically start selecting where it needs to go. But sometimes it will jump. So to avoid the jumping, you got to click the mouse a couple of times. So I'm going to, right there it jumps. I'm going to go back and click. Now, if it jumps, it's okay. In fact, I'm going to let it jump here in just a second. I'm going to let that happen. Okay, if it jumps, it's not a big deal. We can go back and fix it. Okay, but you want to just keep moving forward. Keep going through it. Typically what I'll do is make sure I click every time it changes a direction. Keep going, keep going. Again, I'm just kind of watching it, getting my mouse as close as I can to the outside, and I'm clicking when it gets close. And then to finish it, you're going to go back to your original one and click on that one. Okay, so now we've got our dotted lines. You can see it wasn't perfect. So the couple ways you can fix it. One of the easiest ways is just to go back to our quick selection tool now and just go ahead and add the areas that it was having trouble with. Let's go ahead and add those couple areas there. This one does not need to be perfect. In fact, the area that really matters is up here in the top left. So I'm not too concerned about all this other stuff getting a little bit messed up here. Not a big deal. I just want to make sure this ear is nice and crisp. Okay, once you have it decent enough, you're going to right click and select inverse, and then make sure you're on the cat layer. You're going to press delete. Okay, so now our cat is isolated. Control D will deselect. We'll turn that layer off. Let's go down to the frame layer and then turn that layer on. So we're going to turn this into like a picture frame. So we're going to grab the Marquee Tool. Okay, so it's a rectangular marquee. And I'm going to go right about the cat's nose, and I'm going to draw a rectangle right about that size there. Okay, again, I want to right click and select inverse and press delete. So it's getting rid of everything outside of the cats. We'll press Control D. Now what we're going to do is we're going to draw our picture frame. To do that, we're going to go down to this tool way down here on the bottom. And again, you can right click. You make sure you're on rectangle tool. You can choose whatever color you want. I'm just going to go with a red frame. And I want to draw a square on top of this frame that we made earlier, but I want to go outside of it. So I'm going to start not here, but I'm going to come out a little ways. So there's a little bit of space on each side of it, like so. I'm going to click the Move tool, and then I can click away. Now what I want to do is I need to switch the order. So my rectangle frame is going to go down below. Okay, so now we have a rectangle, then our cat picture's on top, so it makes like a border. And then we simply turn the first layer back on. We can click away with the Move tool again, and voila, there's our cat picture. It looks like the cat's kind of popping out of the frame. Okay, we're going to save this the same way you did all your other ones. File, Save As. Make sure you get it turned into your Photoshop file in Drive. You're also going to do one of your own and turn both of those into Classroom for me. Thanks for watching.